What's up, YouTube? We're back again with Taylor McAllister. Another top. This time with Dinos. Tell me how it went.
So, finished 8th place today with Dinos going second, Blind going second, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't want to play. I gave cash. Usually play cash. Gave it to a friend, try to see if he could top. But this was a big sleeper. A lot of people don't prepare for it, don't know what the cards do, and I do believe that UCT, Ultimate Conductor Charter Affinity, is the best boss monster in the game.
So what was your record?
I finished X11, and it was 7 rounds.
Nice.
So
nice.
Finished 8th place, squeezed in. I was shocked. I was probably going to see a 9 next to my name. So with Elite Strategy Gaming, please follow if you want to. If you don't, cool. But let's get into the actual deck profile. So for hand traps, this is going second. So we play Ash. Very generic, self-explanatory. Stops branded. Branded I do have a hard time with. It is very hard to deal with branded, but sometimes some of the cards just help each other. A lot of going second cards. This helps Cash, Theosis, and stuff like that. Played Pearly today. Did not know what to do against Pearly. Blind just played this, and it worked. I hit a spell for them to special discard, but we got lucky with that matchup. So played 3 Ash. Next hand trap.
Is this going second? Blind? Or?
Blind going second. We did not care. Played Nibiru. Nibiru put in work. Nibiru works really well with Lost World, and I'll get to that later. Lost World says that if you control a token, doesn't have to be a Dino token, that you cannot target monsters on the field. So it, interesting enough, did come up. Also, this against, I played Nateria Runic, and Runic needs to target your stuff if you have Lost World. Can't do it, but this is good. Cash players are getting greedy, so it did work. Didn't play any super heavy samurai today, so didn't.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, didn't. I avoided it like the plague. So these are the hand traps that I played. 6 hand traps. Next, throwback.
Off the list.
Lithogasm. I call it Lithogasm. So
it's such a power card for this deck.
Yeah, I ripped one time against that Runic player, actually. Popped 2 babies, got to banish 3 from the extra deck with different names. Tried to just banish their Runic stuff, their reinforcements to get Fountain. It does work. I banished the Nateria Beast also. This is nice. This is a big beater. This deck definitely has plenty of big beaters. Next up is Dino Package. So 3, the Searcher, the engine, everything. Really good, self-explanatory. 3 babies. 3 babies and the 2 Petes.
Okay,
so this ratio, just kind of don't want to brick on it, but we're going second, so we always get that 6 card. So opening one of these is really good, especially if you open it with the True King or a way to pop it. So this is the correct ratio. I believe 6 is too many, but this deck still does have the famous problem of bricking. Dinos naturally bricks. Going second helps it out a lot. So this is what we have for those dinos and the babies. I'm gonna get into the rest of the dinos. Play 2 of this. Opening 1 is kind of sad. You don't really know to normal this unless you have to. Usually you just do it throughout combo. When you pop, use Miss, Banish, and then bring this out, then pop Baby, and continue to go off to get double evolution pill.
Like made for Miss, it seems like.
Yes, made for Miss. It's at 1. Playing with 1's tough, but this card is insane. Only played 2 of these. The only loss of the day I had is I bricked. I opened 2 of these and 2 Overraptors, going second with a baby, and my 6 card was irrelevant. It was just unplayable, and that's the downfall of this deck. It's just bricky. But 2 is right. Playing against Cash or Nateria, this getting banished is sad. My Miss did get banished today off of a Nateria Runic player. Runic banished it. So the 1-ofs.
Void Breakers.
The 1-ofs, the natural going second cards. It's that 1 good card. Pankratops. Searchable out.
Lesser Fenrir.
Searchable out for a lot of problems. This search is, I played this against Pearly. They're unaffected monster. I opened it game 1, so he was super surprised, and then game 2 I searched it to get rid of it. So did that, one giant Rex.
Obviously for the banish.
Yep, and funny enough, that same Naturier Runic matchup, they banished this, and it came back. So I was happy. I was like, I appreciate you. So I have missed. Really good for Dinos.
Hey, can you get my backpack and get that Chaos Angel out of there for me?
Spells, Fossil Dig, Searcher, Max Out, and then here we go. We get to the going second.
Going second cards.
So this combined with Ultimate Conductor is just really OTK-ish. Just book the field, keep it simple. Summon Conductor. You know, the most I conducted for is 4.
Right.
1,000 each for 4,000.
And Conductor's another Eclipse, right? So
yes,
so
exactly.
Strong.
So
absolutely
against
strong.
cash, this deck it's not even fair. I didn't lose the cash. I played it twice or 2-3 times. Next up, Lost World 2 can be bricky, but card is really good against anything that targets. So the Runic, the cash, anything that targets my monsters, really good. 2 double evolution pill. You want it searchable. You want it to open it, but you don't want to open both. One of the games I did open both of these, and it was pretty sad. Like I said, bricking, but it gets me the Ultimate Conductor quick. Tech cards, Dark Hole.
Yeah, nice.
Nobody expects it. Pops your babies. If you're in a type man, you can always set baby, activate Dark Hole. Baby will get the effect.
Did the Rise Heart Goliath ever come out?
Oh my gosh, no. But no, every time somebody pulled a Rise Heart against me, it was easy. I just booked it, or I Dark Holed it, or I mean, Kaiju.
Plenty of answer cards in your deck.
It really, I mean, when I say this, I played it in my last round too. This deck does not struggle against that matchup at all. So it was really, really good. Let's see, and then the one
everybody likes to say it when you play Dark Hole. They're like, "Oh, the Goliath."
Yeah, well, they didn't had prosperity to banish it. The one offset rotation, really good against Runic.
Yeah, good cards here.
Runic and Diagram.
Power card.
That, all at one.
Yeah,
so
power cards.
That's it for the main deck. I don't think I would change anything. Probably some just text going in next format, maybe with some clearing stuff. The Samurai deck, I don't know what it does, but it does a lot. Probably hard to break through that. 2 Link Karibos because we need to link it off. Really good, self-explanatory. Link Sporal Sword, went into it once. Can be good, very situational. Nightmare Unicorn, this came up. Really good card, just get away your problem cards, or shuffle back anything that's needs to go essentially. This, any spell or trap removal, pop Fountain with this, pop the trap, summon limit or something with it. IP into one of these is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely allows you to play. That's it for the links. Don't know if I would change anything. Maybe an Appaloosa or something. Dolka, really good. So underrated. Really good in Dinos.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
one. It's once per chain.
Once per chain. It's not once per turn.
Exactly.
So
and it negates and destroys. So this in cash is really good against cash.
the toolbox of this deck just seems so amazing.
I played Dragon Link today. Negated their Druish Worm when it went to grave. Really good, really good. And then you have the complementary one, Ugly Gold Rare, and the ulti for the Lagia. Just any evenly board anything that clears my stuff or trap that they want to go off. And the rest of this is just tech. Bagusa, played it against some cards, and it, believe it or not, it buys you a turn. MVP my last game. Pop Birth, Pop Field Spell, really good. Old card, nobody plays it. Time Condition Gaga, we bring back.
Yeah,
how people used
magician.
to be, how used to people play time rules back then. Have another time card, never came up.
Yeah.
Probably won't.
Double ultimate.
Just in case it does.
Yes.
And then Extinction Knight.
Oh yeah.
Baits out everything. Really good. Easy rank 4 to go for to do some damage. That's it for the extra deck. There's probably a lot of room for change in there. It's just about preference, honestly. Side deck for back row. This biggest problem with this deck is any back row deck. Danko Seka. We will play old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Where we normal this, poke, pass if we have to. That a really good card.
Beats the set 4 pass for sure.
Hand trap. This hits a lot of things.
Did it perform well for you today? People are on the fence about this card.
I didn't get a chance to really play it. My biggest matchups, I did play it against Brandon. It hits the Brandon red, hits the Retribution wherever they try to gimmick puppet you. Also, Tri Brigade, Hitch Revolt.
Yes.
So really does work. Just opening it can be a problem. That's it for the monsters for the side deck. Board clears. I don't want to give up my battle phase, but if it's something ridiculous, we try to
Always comes in.
gain control. This is one of the best cards
Doesn't
right now
destroy.
in the format. Vanishes it, and then usually like if you do this to a cash player, they keep this, and then you just dark hole their last monster to get rid of their back row, problem solved. So really good. Lightning Storm for back row. Again, we don't like back row. We struggle against it. Never came up. I sided in. It just get banished from runic players, honestly. That, and that. Don't ask me ratios. I just threw stuff in. If I had a thrust, I let my buddy borrow it today, but we would have played thrust. But this is the side deck. And like I said, the matchups are pretty good. I wouldn't change much of anything about it. It's under the radar, not a lot of people expect it. Walking Book, best moss monster in the game. Had fun, glad I got 8th, scooted in barely, X11. So I like the mat, and ready for a ban list to see what the heck I'll be playing for next format for Nats.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Elite Strategy Gaming. Thank you.